I made $3,500 trading meme coins in 1 week. Yes, that's $500 a day, and it took me less than an hour every day. Actually, if I was 100% honest, probably took me 30 minutes per day, and some days I was not even trading. So I'm gonna go through all the trades that I did, the one that are interesting. I'm gonna explain you why I got in and how I got out, because you will see that nothing is perfect in this game. For example, this trade I was in where I bought here, then I sold multiple times. I didn't sell everything at the exact top. So I'm not going to be the guy who pretend that I can predict exactly the bottom and exactly the top. But what I can know is I can be profitable and make money with this. I already started with a new wallet back then and managed to make $20 transform into more than $20,000 live on YouTube. Now I did with a new wallet because I realized that the wallet that I use back then had quite good performance. I started to have few people copy trading it. It means that as soon as I buy something, they will buy it. And I think that changed a bit the odds and that makes it a bit easier for me to trade. So I took this new wallet where 14 days ago, I deposited 4 SOL on it. That's $738. Actually, also deposited 5 SOL, but I did not use it, so I'm not gonna count it. And then I went into my first trade, which is this one, Kevin. I will explain you how I found this trade later. Why? Because that's the most profitable trade. So I want you to stay in the video because I want you to understand each step, each play have different ways to find the alpha. Okay, this one I'm gonna change to a 5-minute chart probably. That will be better. You can see that I sold at the bottom of the bottom. Funny enough, it's a trade where I was losing. It means I bought and then sold. I lost on it. And then after that, I bought the bottom again and again and then sold the top. Why? Because one of the wallets that I track was inside it and sold everything. And then I saw that he was accumulating. And I did as well. I did a little bit before him actually. And there was this accumulation going on. This is a CTO now, but what is the meme about? There was this popular character on TikTok going crazy. That's actually a trade that I shared in Investors Ballroom where you could see I bought at 2.9 million. And then I say, okay, I don't like it. The supply is not good. And then after I see a lot of wallets with good win rate accumulating. So I started to buy more again. And that's how I managed to transform a losing one into a winning one. See that? 4 SOL went into 3 SOL and then we go back to 1 and boom, 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 boom. We managed to make money out of it. And just on this trade, we have a total profit of $1,050. But do not worry, I will also talk about the losing trade. And where I was stupid is Kevin, I made money, and then I went into a similar play called Alien. And Alien basically, I mean, when I bought, it went up, but I was not on the screen, I was traveling around, and then it crashed down and I sold here. Now again, what happened is I saw some wallets that I knew that were buying in. So everything that I teach, everything that I know is not always an exact science. But on one side, we lost 800 and on the other side, we made 1,000. So we are still profitable, but still it was a mistake. And that's the same meme. That meme didn't last long. So that's a mistake on my side. But hey, it doesn't matter. As long as you're in the green, you learn from your mistakes, it's fine. So now let's go into our second one. Pump, Penguin, Unicorn, Magic, Profit. None of the wallet I'm tracking were in that one. And this one, I seem to time it pretty well, actually. That one, Penguin, Unicorn, making profit, which is a stupid meme, still went to $1.2 million. I made, again, one bando on it. And this one, I found it with Stock Fund with the tool Smart Pump inside, where I saw a lot of interesting wallets in it. Because this tool tracked the most profitable traders on Pump Fund, plus some MEF bots, so we can track the volume, and also a lot of the KOLs. So I saw multiple buy in that one, shared it in the investors boardroom, and I was GG. That's it. Easy. We got a 3x. We're not going to complain. Again, this trade was quite short. I opened the trade at 12.15 and I closed my trade at 12.35. Are we still in the limit of 30 minutes per day? Yes, we are. Then let me show you some more notable loss again. And then after we will see Spore. SVM AI was an interesting play as well. PCR was an interesting one too. I want to highlight the one that were different. So Lexicon was a mistake on my side. And that's why my trading strategy is good, but I can make some mistake. This one, I bought it here. So at an average of $10 million market cap. Today at 16 million, it went up to 24 millions. And I sold at a loss here at $4 million market cap. So I thought it was dead. So this play, I got it from a private group, a paid private group, yes. And it was a good play because it went up. I did not sell it. And then it started to go down. I was not online. They saw that there was some FUD and everything. And I do not track all the news. So that's the downside of my trading strategy for this wallet. But I accept it. And we are on a loss of $578. Now, of course, if I had longer, well, maybe I would have made more. I did not analyze this play because I follow blindly. That's not smart. It's not smart, Antoine. Before going into all the wins, so I start to feel better, do we have any other major loss? So all the small losses like this, I would not care because it's like you just go in and out. Like when I see a trade, I usually buy and then do the research. And then maybe it moved a bit up or maybe it moved a bit down, and that's fine because at the end of the day, it's going to be the same on the other side. We're going to get few plays that balances out. This is terrible. Croy AI. I bought at 430K and now it's at $1.27 million market cap. And how did I find this one? It was the same on Smart Pump. And usually for me, I like to put at least 2 people in it. And I saw that one. I was like, oh, it's starting to go up. It's an AI. It's fine. And because I knew that I would not be online so much, I set up a stop limit. And stop limit at minus 50%. It hit the stop limit. I was out the trade. And that's sad because otherwise I will be sitting on the 3x or at the top a lot more. That's the game. You have to accept it. If you see this and you think, oh, but yeah, then you could have made money. That's normal. If you expect all your plays to be perfect, it's never going to work because all the time it change. Now that you think like, oh, Antoine, with his Zordisb wallet, let me do another one. Let's talk about profit now. And I'm going to talk about Spore. Because how did I find Spore? I think that's one of the most beautiful trades that I did here. On this one, we are 2.1K. That's quite big. A buy here, and then we chill. So I bought at $10 million market cap. I actually have a double proof, I think. If I search here, there you go. If I search here, Spore, we can see that I'm calling it. There we go, here. We can see I'm calling it at $10 million market cap. So I could see that there was a strong accumulation. And I say it's AI, the website looks cool. So what did I use? Well, it's simple. I went on StockChain, which is a tool that lets you find wallets, track wallets, and see the movement of the smart money. I wanted to train the analytics to see what was the volume. And I saw at that time, I don't have a screenshot, but I saw Spore in this. And I was like, they only have a volume in. So what's happening when you have a coin? Let's take ABA, for example. I'm going to put it in the token insiders. Every coin will have different movements. It means when the waves are accumulating, they're getting all the supply, then the price is going to be stable because they're not going to sell easily. And the shrimp, the plebs, that's everyone who is not subscribed to Handsome Finance, by the way. They will JIT, they will exit the project, and then the price will go down. But if you have whales holding and sellers are going away because the whales are accumulating, what happened? Well, at some point, it's going to turn buyers and then it's going to rocket up. So when I saw Spore like that, I was like, that's a snack. Having tons of smart money going in when it's only a $10 million market cap, I'm buying. And this is why you see a chart that does like this, that seems to not have any big retracement and just went up. For example, I could check here. There you go. We can see on Spore how many transactions we have. And we can see here on the 4th, we have some accumulation. I mean, actually, we can find back the data where we see that pattern of accumulation on 24, 25th, and 26. 24, 25th, 26, and then of course, the chart just went up. Now, do I have any other notable trades? SVM AI. I saw that one same. I found that one on stock fund. And as you can see, there was tons of trading happening on it. I bought and sold some. It went more up after. I could have made more, but I don't care, you know. I still made 1.4K. That's not my problem. This is because I went with other wallets on that one. And it went up to 16 million. So that could have been even more. Again, I was explaining it in the investors boardroom. I called it and then I set up my stop loss. And this is how it happened. Then I continue my research as I explained. I say, okay, I buy and then I search. I saw that the guy had a pretty good thing. Then it was during a Twitter space. And I was like, okay, it seems nice, but I'm going to sell for now and see how it builds. And then I never looked back into it. But you can see that I sold at the right time because it went down. I could have accumulated here. But again, who am I to expect to have all the perfect trades? And the last one that I think I can talk about that will be interesting is PCR. Well, on PCR, okay, maybe I sold early. I bought some, sold again, just to get some profit. We are here on the P&L of $340. Not bad, but I went late into it at $17.8 million market cap. That's not normally what I do with this wallet if you saw my trades. And on this one is because in the investors boardroom, we have a weekly mastermind, and Addictonomy, which is one of our most famous members, you may have seen it in the lives. He was explaining his trade on PCR, and that was a super interesting one. And when we saw that, okay, it's AI on a rat, it's basically Neuralink on a rat, that was a buy. And then a lot of people bought. And then after, that was at least a 2x. Now I sold that multiple times, as you can see. And that's beautiful. So if I had to summarize how I find those trades, is I use multiple techniques. Wallet tracking, tools, and groups. You can do paid groups, free groups, you do whatever. Personally, I had better result with paid groups, but that's normal because I have a paid group. And then the tools help me to find the wallets. It's not usually I just randomly find wallets. I need to have a path and a direction. And the tools that I use were Stockchain and Stock Fund. So if I see something on Stock Fund that's been skyrocketing, and I'm gonna try to find the wallets of those people. For this, I use Stockchain as well, because on Stockchain, I can find wallets easily. So if I see some smart money wallets that have been accumulating, for example, this guy that bought 650K of UFD, well, of course, I'm going to follow this wallet because I don't want him to dump on my face. And that's the process. I know most people will not do all that and left the video at 1 minute mark, but that's fine because most people need to lose money in trading meme coins. So us who are subscribed and clicked on the thumbs up, we can make money. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a different format. I think I'm going to stop this wallet maybe and then transfer everything to another one. I will see. I like to trade like that sometime. Just do my own thing on my side. No lives, nothing. And it was good. I just wanted to see if I still had it. Now I can be back building some tools. I love you. And don't forget one thing, stay handsome. Ciao.